Joe Fischoff loved music, especially chamber music. He left South Bend in 1927 and headed to Philly to study at two prestigious institutions, Wharton for business and the Curtis Institute for music. In the 1960s, Joe and his friends began the South Bend Chamber Music Society. Together they hatched an idea to start a chamber music competition, and in 1973, the first Fischoff National Chamber Music Competition began with just 6 ensembles competing. Little did Joe Fischoff know that his dream would become the longest-running and largest chamber music competition in the country. How did this happen? In 1981, Tom Rosenberg arrived in South Bend as part of the Chester String Quartet, which had accepted the coveted Quartet in Residence position at IUSB.
A friend invited me to a soiree, whatever that was, at someone's house. So there in the living room of Marika Niles, I heard this stunning ensemble playing chamber music. 10 feet away from me, I was surrounded by it. The ensemble was the Chester String Quartet, and the magnificent cellist was Tom Rosenberg.
The first phone call Tom got in South Bend was from Joe Fischoff, asking if Tom would help with the Fischoff competition. Connected by their deep love of chamber music, Tom proved to be the perfect person to bring Joe's vision for Fischoff to heights that Joe and his friends hadn't imagined.
Tom and I have known each other a long time. I coached Tom with his Oberlin Quartet. He is absolutely 100% passionate and devoted to string quartets, chamber music, and the energy and love that it takes to put this stuff together.
Tom knew that competitions can have a notorious reputation for being smelly events, and he insists on the highest level of integrity, ensuring the competition is fair and selecting a jury that everyone can trust.
How do you assess this year's crop?
Terrible. No, I'm just kidding.
I started my relationship with the Fischoff competition in 1998. Tom Rosenberg got in touch with me, and I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how I knew Tom, but as with the music business, we all sort of know each other. Fischoff, it's a really terrific experience. Tom always is answering questions if anything comes up, settling disputes over repertoire or any kind of controversial things that might come up with ensembles that we're judging.
The Fischoff is known as the People's Competition. Tom cultivates an air of inclusivity, joy and fun amongst those who come. Tom describes it as a 3-day chamber music party.
I was really struck by Tom's sense of humor and how he was just so generous in that way of sharing that with everybody.
It's been just a lot of laughs with Tom. I love working with him, and I appreciate his sense of humor, and his integrity is second to none.
Joe Fischoff's vision of cultivating the love of chamber music, paired with Tom's values of integrity, excellence, and education, over the past 40 years have become the Fischoff experience.
There's no question to me that Tom is the person that has shaped Fischoff to be the competition that it is today.
I can't imagine a more well-run organization.
Very in tune with his network and all the kids at the competition and our staff.
I've just grown to respect him so much over the years for his capacity to work with kids. He has them at heart, even if he's a goofball.
Tom is the Fischoff, and the Fischoff is Tom Rosenberg.